Let me tell you the 5 things that I needed to do to raise my vibration and help me manifest the life that I have now. And so if you're feeling stuck, then this is the video for you. And for those of you that are new to me, hello, my name is Brooke-Sidney. I'm your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And here I help people reprogram your mind so you can make miracles manifest. And right now, there's simply one way to work with me, and that's one-on-one coaching. As I've been talking about before, my brand new Manifesting Frequency Accelerator is launching soon. Feel free to get on the wait list, but right now, one-on-one is it. So let's jump into the 5 things that have helped me raise my vibration. And for my law of assumption friends, let's think of vibration as being able to maintain a consistent state and self-concept that is aligned and at one with the thing you're trying to manifest. In other words, you become the thing. So these things have helped me raise my vibration as well as maintain my state and my self-concept that helps me align with the person that has my desires, okay? So the first thing that I wanted to say is that I stopped people pleasing. Now, this one has not been easy, especially when you've been doing it for decades, right? And so I began to learn to really use the power of no. And I know you guys may be thinking, well, what does this have to do with manifestation? When you say yes, when you mean no, you're actually giving your power away. You're also telling your subconscious mind, right, that you don't need to listen to your inner self. You don't need to listen to the inner wisdom. You don't need to pay attention to you. That is not the signal that you want to send to yourself. So when you actually figure out what it is that you think and feel and what you want to do, you're able to align with yourself and your energy, and you are able to then harness more power, right? We have so much power in our attention, right? What we're giving our attention to. So we want to make sure that we are giving it to the things that we want to and not the things that we should do. The second thing that I stopped doing was I stopped scrolling online, like doom scrolling and comparing myself to other people, which is so easy to do. The more you look at what everyone else is doing and you start comparing yourself, especially for me, the smaller I felt, like everyone else is farther along than where I wanted to be. Everyone else has more followers, all of the things. Now, instead of using that time to doom scroll and feel bad about myself, I decided what I could do is work on becoming a better me. So I will spend time journaling, I will spend time in meditation, I'll spend time visualizing, I'll spend time working, and I will spend time, I feel like, creating better things for me. And after I did that, I could feel my energy skyrocketing. And I also felt like I was more in alignment with the future version of me who wouldn't be doing those things, right? The third thing is I stopped replaying old patterns of hurt. We've all experienced big traumas, little traumas, heartbreak, disappointment, things that when we replay them over in our mind, it causes us to suffer. So this is the one thing that I consciously work on. I'm still working on it. None of us are perfect with it, right? But trying my best to let the past go. Our creation power is in this moment, in the present moment. The past is gone. So our power for manifestation and for living a healthy, free life is for us to create the best possible life, to think about the things that bring us joy and happiness and feel loved in this moment, and to visualize and start planning for our future moments, right? Our future self. So our future self wouldn't spend any time worrying about the past. They wouldn't spend any time replaying those hurts. Instead, they would be so focused on themselves and the lives that they are presently living and the lives they desire to live, that that's where they would spend their time, energy, and focus. The other point I want to make here is that when we live in the past, we're often rehearsing our pain. So unless you're going to go into the past and use revision, and I'll tag that video, the key here is to forgive kind of and let it go, right? Stop rehearsing the past, especially the past pain. And the moment you do that, you will feel your frequency change. Fourth, I stopped talking negatively about myself and to myself. This, again, is an ongoing practice. I just did a video about our mouths as portals. I'll tag that. And I've talked about how we are our own worst enemy, and I'll tag that video as well. Y'all, our words create spells. Our words create spells over our lives, over who we are becoming. Once I started catching myself speaking negatively against myself, slandering myself, I then started using my affirmations and my ask-formations, and I started reversing them. I would then start using ask-formations to actually help my brain find examples of where I was doing the exact opposite, where I was actually super smart, where I felt super confident, or I knew that I was in alignment with my long-term goals. I began telling myself affirmations like, I am magnetic, I am abundant, I am smart, I'm intelligent, I'm a great business owner, I love being a coach. All of these things, you're an amazing coach, you're an amazing entrepreneur. All of these things have truly helped, and I will tag those videos so that you can use them to help you too, because it's a very, very important one. Our mouths are such an amazing manifestation portal, so we want to use them in our favor and not against us. Number 5 is I stopped ignoring my body. Now, y'all, in fairness and in honesty, this is a new one. I have been trained mentally to go hard, hustle and go hard. And that whole mentality actually really goes up against my mindfulness, spiritual, yogi self. They're always in battle. I feel like there's always more that I can do. But what I am learning and what's constantly showing up in my life is the importance of stopping to really honor myself and listen to my body. When you start having headaches, when you start having dizzy spells or things that I've actually had, I'm learning those are signals. Those are our body saying, stop what you're doing, pause, reset yourself, right? And so now, instead of trying to push through exhaustion or make myself do more and more and more, I am truly anchoring into rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, making time for myself, making time for the things and the people and the moments. You can't jam everything in, right? Making time to have space for my thoughts and to really live the life that I desire, which is a life of more freedom, of more space, where it actually feels spacious and where I have time to be more present to myself, my friends, my family, and my clients. And I think the last one, which is a bonus one, I'm always giving bonuses, is that I really started living the idea and the concept and the spiritual law that manifestation is not about what you want, or it's not about what you're doing. It's truly about being. And part of that being is allowing and receiving. I hope you're following me with that. So I'm not here to do it all by myself, right? We are co-creating with God. We are co-creating with Spirit. And so really, to me, and what I'm seeing more and more is that part of manifestation is not me doing. It's surrendering, it's allowing, it's resting, it's providing space for the things that I'm allowing to come through. It's allowing space for God to co-create through me, to give me messages, to give me downloads, which actually help you speed up time, right? So going back to feeling like I gotta do all the things, and not listen to myself. These are 5 things that are working for me to help me raise my vibration and to continuously be in the state of my future me, of the version of me who has the things that I want, right? And so it is my hope that you will take these 5 and bonus 1, so 6 in total, and you'll see where you can apply them to your life, and know that I'm not applying them all the time perfectly. None of us are. It's not about being perfect. It's about kind of resetting ourselves and aligning ourselves to ultimately make it easier for ourselves to stay in that higher frequency, stay in that higher vibration, and stay in that state of being that allows us to manifest a lot easier. And for those of you that need help with kind of really applying the concepts that I've talked about today, or really trying to manifest whatever it is your dream faster and need help closing that gap, make sure you book your one-on-one. and I'll see you in the next video.